Once a subcontractor manager has been added to the system, they'll receive an activation email. Once clicking the link in your email, you'll be taken to this configuration screen where you need to confirm your first name, surname, email address, attach an optional photo, and confirm and enter your password. Next, you'll come to the invite screen where you'll see which job you've been invited to, and you will then accept the invite. Here we can see we have a pending RAMS request that has been requested of us by the site manager, and we can click on this and we can see that we have got the individual who's requested the RAMS, the date of the request, the date the RAMS is due for submittal and its current status, and we have an upload box here where we can upload our RAMS documentation. Clicking on that box, it opens up an individual file upload screen, or we have a multi-file drag screen here where we can select the files from our local drive to submit to the system. All files must be in PDF format. Here you'll see I've selected 3 documents to upload. You'll also note that they're all PDFs and I've saved them in digital format or digital size rather than print, just to save unnecessary upload speed. Mark them as done, and I click the blue button here to submit the RAMS. A notification will now be sent to the site manager where they can review the RAMS against their own checklist and respond accordingly. In the event that your RAMS or part of your RAMS have been rejected, you'll receive a notification from the system, and once clicking on the link it will take you to this screen here where you can see the RAMS that have been approved in the RAMS document section and a RAMS request here showing a rejected status. To view this, click on the RAMS request itself, and here you'll be able to see the specific document that's been rejected along with the RAMS approval checklist that's been completed from the site manager. This has been slightly truncated just for demonstration. Here you'll see there's been an issue with the delivery equipment and there's a comment here asking for more information. Once you've taken on board that feedback, you'll then be able to re-upload your RAMS or updated RAMS document into this element here and then submit it via the submit button here, sending it back to the site manager for initial review. Once your RAMS have been approved, you'll be notified by email and you'll see the approved RAMS documents in the screen here. You'll also see there are 2 additional buttons that will allow you to invite new operatives or add employees. If your team are already known to the application on Site Manager, you would simply be able to tick them from a selectable box, but as this is a new subcontractor and you've not used the system before, you'll need to invite them via email. Simply insert an email in here. And click the blue button to send them an invitation to the system. This process can be repeated, or you can add multiple invitees at once by pasting emails into the box previously demonstrated. Once an operative receives their email invitation, they'll be taken to this screen here where they complete, similar to before, first name, surname, confirm their email address, upload an optional photo, and set their password, then clicking the blue register button to continue. They'll then be taken to the project invitation screen where they can accept their project invitation. Here you can see that they need to go through their induction process. They first of all need to submit their induction profile. Clicking on the green button here, it will take them through to their information. They need to complete their employment information, emergency contact details, confirm their legal right to work in the UK, and then a medical health questionnaire here, along with a signature at the button. I'll skip ahead now and complete this information. Once the information has been completed and this form signed, simply click complete to progress on to the next stage. Here you'll be able to see that the operatives now, an operative, can add their CSCS cards. They need to insert the CSCS card number here, select the expiry date of the card, and take a photo of the front and back of each card and repeat the process when they've added all of their accreditations. Here now we need to review the RAMS documentation that has previously been submitted by the subcontractor manager. To view the documents, simply click the file. The system will open up the PDF format of the file and they can read the specific induction documents. And then for each document there, they need to acknowledge by clicking the grey button that they have read and understand the documents. Once this is done, you'll then see that we have a waiting for approval message that pops up on the application. This is a notification that has now been sent to the site manager to review the submitted information and either approve or reject the operative. Once an operative has completed their induction and been approved by the site manager, they'll be able to use the application to select their project and sign in. There will also be a QR code available on site that can take them straight to this screen. Clicking the green button here, the application is going to ask a few questions. First, it's going to ask your transport method. It's going to ask for your home address. It's going to ask for the type of vehicle that you have travelled with and your car registration. And then request that you share your location, which is a mandatory requirement, so that the system can assess where you were when you signed in to ensure you're on site. Clicking the blue button here, you are now signed into the site. This will stay on your phone and you can exit the site, or when you're ready to leave the site, click sign out and the application will record that you have left. If your site is fitted with an iPad sign-in, this will be available to you on site and will be locked to this screen here. Simply select the company you work for, your name from the company's list, and complete the information in this screen as you would have done on the mobile device, clicking sign in to sign into the site, and do the same when leaving the site.